The women's soccer team has a big event coming up.
The FDA is cracking down on some regulations you'll want to hear about.
And a school-wide event is coming up next Wednesday.
All this news and more on tonight's latest episode of The Source. I'm Drew.
And I'm Carlisle. Let's get started. Have you ever wanted to be smoldering hot like Beyonce or Ryan Gosling?
Some say I already am.
Well, the Lilly Center on campus has a variety of classes members of the DePauw community can take completely free of charge. While these classes can't change your genetics, Drew, they can make you look and feel better about yourself. Want to get swole like me? Try taking a strength and tone class. Want to participate in the Tour de France? Maybe try an indoor cycling class first. Go to DePauwTigers.com for more information on classes and other wellness-related material.
You could definitely use some of those classes. And on October 6th at 2:30 p.m. at the Rivas Soccer Stadium, the women's soccer team will be utilizing their game to honor those who have had, know someone, or have been affected by breast cancer. They'll be selling spirit wear such as t-shirts and bracelets, and all the proceeds will go towards the breast cancer foundations. The spirit wear will only be sold during this game though, so be sure to stop by to support your women's soccer team as well as breast cancer awareness. They would love any help they can get to give back and make a difference.
Such a great opportunity to really help out the community. But in other news, the government is taking a hard stance against vapes. The Food and Drug Administration announced new enforcement actions last week aimed at reducing the sale of vape products to teens. The FDA says that they are taking action to prevent an entire generation from becoming addicted to nicotine and that the effect is the largest action in the agency's history. The agency has already issued 1,300 warning letters and fines to convenience stores for selling vape products to and is giving the manufacturers of such devices 60 days to prove they can keep them away from minors. They sure aren't missing around on this one, Drew.
Just remember, it's not cool to jewel. Next week, DePauw will be having their annual Day of Dialogue on Wednesday the 26th. This is a day where all classes will be canceled in order for students to attend keynote speakers and events that allow for students to explore privilege, bias, and identity differences. As many of you know, last year there were many awful racial incidents that occurred on campus, leaving many students feeling unsafe. While not mandatory, it is highly encouraged that the entire student body attends. If you're sitting and thinking that there's no point to this program, you may be the exact student who can benefit most from the Day of Dialogue.
I think we can all benefit from this day. If you were in South Quad a couple weekends ago, you might have seen the lost dog that's made its way to campus. The dog, which had a collar but no dog tags, was reined in by a few freshmen and was eventually taken to public safety for care until it could be brought to the Humane Society. But people have been wondering since, in the future, what should you do when you find a lost or stray animal on campus? While keeping it might seem like a really good idea, sadly, pets are prohibited in the dorms. On their website, the Humane Society of Putnam County recommends that you call them and schedule an appointment to drop off the pet. In the meantime, it is recommended that you contact the Office of Campus Living and Community Development or Public Safety to decide on a temporary arrangement for this pet. Make sure to keep an eye out for all animals.
Well, that looks like it's all the time we're going to have for tonight. Tune in again this Friday at 3 for more of your DePauw Scoop. I'm Drew.
And I'm Carlisle. You stay dandy.